What's up, MD? Mike Mannai here, 10 days out from NPC Nationals, bodybuilding middleweight. Here with muscular development, Fakri Mubarak. Just wrapping up bicep, tricep workout.
I mean, with the 21s, yeah, it's traditional to do, halfway up, then halfway up, to all the way up, and then full reps. I mean, that's the way you do 21s. Do I do it with every client? No, I just wanted to kick Mike's ass today.
There's a lot of people. I grew up in a time with all the action movies, Schwarzenegger, Sylvester Stallone, Jean-Claude Van Damme, all these muscle guys, you know what I mean? So that was always a big inspiration. I always wanted to be like that. I always wanted to be like a superhero, but I never acted upon it, you know what I mean? And then at one point in time, it was something, going to the gym was something that helped me actually turn my life around and give my life a lot of structure. And that spilled out into everything else in my life. And
Mike won the 2011 Brooklyn Overall Show. I saw him at that show, and the kid had good genetics, he had a good physique, and then I opened up my store, NPC Sports Nutrition, in July 2011, and he was shopping in my store, and he hired me actually. So we started working together because he hired me as a coach, and eventually became one of the managers at the store. I think with the seated double curls, it gives you more of a chance to turn the wrist, so you're hitting more of the bicep peak. The more you turn your hand outward, you reach a more of a peak. Now, peaks are genetically, of course. Kevin Lerone didn't have a peak. Robbie Robinson had a peak. Kevin Lerone's arms were bigger than Robbie Robinson. But you can still change the formation of an arm, or any other body part by training it specifically.
oh my God, yeah. Trying to grip those things, it was really feeling up on me. I think it had a lot to do with starting off those 21s. It really kind of pre-exhausted me, but I think it worked out really well. I always been very strict about form, and I come from a personal training background as well, so that's something that was always ingrained in me since 2009.
Mike has a great future. He has a great physique. He's young. He's enthusiastic about bodybuilding, and he's driven, and he has a passion for bodybuilding, man. And I don't like to say that people could get a pro card, because even though it's a little easier to get a pro card nowadays, it's still a pro card. But Mike definitely has the potential to get that pro card. Whether it's going to be this year or next year, it all depends on the competition. But one thing I can definitely tell you is that he's putting in the work. He'll be in shape, as you guys just saw. We have 11 more days to dry out, and he'll be ready. He'll be ready for Nationals this year.
I always took pride in my posing, but a lot of help from Fakri is very critical about posing, position, transitioning, which has helped tremendously.
I think with the posing, Mike is a perfectionist, to say the least. He's like that at work, and he's like that with bodybuilding. He always posed well. I mean, the shows that he did, he posed very well. Last year he won the Jersey show, middleweight. Last year he won the East Coast. My posing was criticized by Steve Weinberger, a lot of times. So Steve actually helped me with my posing, and that stood in my head. So, just by being around Steve and the other judges, that helped me, understand how to tweak the poses, and just square off your body, make your body look bigger, and just give different angles to make yourself look bigger. At the end of the day, bodybuilding is all about, an image that you create, and that's exactly what we're trying to do with Mike.
Cardio, doing 45 minutes at least twice a day. Usually on the 15 incline treadmill or the Stairmaster, which I prefer. Energies gets pretty low some days between personal training in the morning and working all day and double training sessions, and then I go home, cook my food, do my dishes, all this stuff, So energy levels start to wind down, but I'm pushing right through. I feel pretty good today. I'm feeling actually more energetic, more excited, and I'm feeling better as I get closer to the show. So just the excitement of the show is actually bringing my energy back.
I think from last year, like I said, he won the Jersey show last year, and he won the East Coast middleweight class last year. East USA is last year, and the East Coast. his body's made a big turnaround. Again, you know, he's going to the Nationals, and to me, anybody that goes to the Nationals, you know, needs to be able to finish top 5. If you really don't believe you can finish top 5, you don't have that physique, you're wasting your time, you know. And I don't mean this I don't want to say this to be mean, but sometimes you win, you know, the Wisconsin Cheese Open or the Idaho Potato Classic, you know, or South Beach Jersey Beach Classic, you know, and you think you're going to the Nationals and you're gonna kick ass, but you know, you're going against guys that are committed to this, and they live and die bodybuilding, and you have to be ready. I did 2 shows before I ever went to my first national show, and I knew I could finish top 5. I believe Mike has the ability to finish top 5 based on conditioning and shape, and you know, we're looking forward to not just finish top 5, but we're looking forward to going to get one of the 2 pro cards. 6, 7, 8, 9, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, some more, 16, 17, 18, 19.
Yeah, one of the few things you might see there, a little unique about my arm workout, was that I did the skull crushers on an incline bench. And I dropped my elbows back a little bit further. I get a really long, hard stretch on that and a constant tension on the contraction. So I never get to a point where I lock out and rest at the top. There's constant tension and a long, hard stretch. So it's full stretch, full contraction. I was a little mixed. We threw some things in, Fakri gave some suggestions, so we kind of mashed it all together and I came up with the workout that we did today. I want to make sure I give a big thanks to all the support and everything I'm getting from Fakri and the whole team at NXT Sports Nutrition. Supplement-wise and advice-wise, I got, you know, Fakri and Fadi making sure I get all my meals in at work.
Big shout out to Fadi.
Fadi's been tremendous, and he's like, Mike, did you eat? Sit down and eat. You know, so he's been on top of me about that, because it gets hectic in the store, and you don't realize it. The time passes, and it's busy. It's a busy location, and it's great. Bev Francis, I'm glad to be here. Every time I've been here, I've had such an amazing workout. They're very welcoming here. I'm glad that I can live close enough to Bev Francis to come here once in a while, you know, the East Coast Mecca. Yes, and if you're interested in following up on me as I approach to see my results at the NPC Nationals in Fort Lauderdale, follow me on my Instagram, Iron Mike Mannai, Mannai is the last name, and that's the same last name that you'll punch in on Facebook as well. So feel free to tag me, like me, follow me, and see what I accomplish.